I traveled with my family, Crabb family, for 15 years on the road, many dates. We did over 245, 50 dates a year. That's a lot of dates. So I've been to more church than a lot of people will ever go to. So then, you know, we didn't know exactly where we was all going to go, and there was a dream of mine that kind of set back for a few years, and I said, I think it's time to cut a solo record, you know, and go and do the music kind of the way that I feel it, and let people know. And I think it kind of scared some people. That's like, you're going to go way too far this way, or way too far that way, or you're going to, what are you going to do? But really, I found the music that I wanted to present, and it just fit. One of my favorites on the record is a song called Somebody Like Me, and first time I heard it, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was just, I was like, wow, I have the opportunity to record this song. It's brilliant, because the song talks about an old drunk stumbling in the church house while they're singing Amazing Grace. And the singer says, you know, you think somebody would have, you know, led him to the Lord. You think somebody would have got up, because he says, I feel the judgment of all the people that are passing a judgment on me even being here. And so he gets up and goes out, and he said, I feel more love out on the street. And it says, you think somebody would have got up and went and got him. And then at the end of it, he said, oh yeah, somebody like me. So my house is on fire. My kids are safe. My wife's okay. Fire truck's coming. I got a couple of minutes. I'm running in the house. First thing I'm going to grab, my Bible. I preached my first sermon out of this Bible. My mother bought it for me for Christmas back in '96, and it was during the years when me and my wife, look, you know, the little child, see, stuff already falling out of it. The little childish things, you know, like when you're in love, you know, Jason loves Shelley. Well, I wrote that when we first started dating. And then right before I got ready to go out on the road, my little wife placed her little lips right there and left them in there. So she was always with me. And then I've got so many different pastors that has signed my Bible, from John Hagee to, you know, Jerry Falwell and some others, you know, that Matt and some others. So, you know, this is something I want to pass down to my kids, and it's something that means so much to me. So many places marked and different things. So I'd have to say, I'd have to grab my Bible first, and then I hope I had a backpack to get a whole lot more. So you know that fire story that we was talking about? I got out with my Bible and found out I had about a minute left. So I ran back in and got my guitar. We went to a little church in Jackson, Tennessee, and it was sitting in the stand, and I've always wanted a Gibson ES335, you know, the vintage series, but they're so hard and rare to find. So I asked, I said, whose guitar is this? And it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so anyways, I asked who it was, and she said, well, nobody plays it anymore. And I said, well, would you be interested in selling it? She goes, you really want it? You can have it. So it's a 71 Gibson ES335. It's a custom, and it's you know, the mahogany. And in this case, of course, you can see it's really old. It's hanging on by a thread. You know, that's my handle. But in this case, I always this is really what I would go in and get. And it's a check, but it's only $20. Guitar's worth more, but not to me. My grandma and grandfather wrote this check to my oldest little girl for her first birthday. She sent her $20. My granddad was alive during this, and so this is just kind of a little thing. When I pull the guitar out, I look at that, you know, and just think about him and her and how precious my family is. And so I ran back in and got my guitar, and just wanted to show it to you, and my grandma's little check she wrote to a little girl.